time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
What was that about?
Y'all know that motherfucking MJ.
It was a very difficult moment for me.
He was just willing to walk away in the heart of his prime.
Michael Jordan turned psychotic.
That's what they think.
I believe that he duped Michael into retiring.
He's known simply as the Glove.
Very few people trash talk Jordan, but you gave Michael trouble.
Yeah, I was talking to him.
I really didn't know what I was going to do.
You're going to be my cheerleader. That's what you going to be. Get your ass out of here.
He was broken about it.
What I did was I tired him out.
Peyton and Jordan having some work face to face.
Why did he retire?
It was definitely Gary Payton.
Why did he quit?
This is way bigger than you think.
If that's not the explanation, what is it? What the heck could it be?
Tragedy struck.
The most famous basketball player on the planet dealing with the loss of his father.
He was shot to death.
The investigation is underway.
But I think he was murdered.
I was stunned, horrified. Life began to change for Michael after that.
He was criticized and accused of being delusional.
I always wanted to play baseball.
He calls it his dream. I call it a delusion.
That's when Sports Illustrated put him on the cover.
Why is Michael Jordan playing minor league baseball for $5 an hour?
Michael Jordan now. He is going to drive him.
One of America's most popular athletes is suffering a terrible loss tonight. The body of Michael Jordan's father has been found.
Jordan family has released a statement saying they are shocked by the sudden loss. They're withholding further comment while the investigation is underway.
Police seem to confirm that this was merely a random act of violence, not a premeditated murder. Mr. Jordan had pulled off the side of the road. While in his car, he was shot to death.
In just a few moments, Michael Jordan will speak publicly for the first time since his father's tragic death.
I haven't really made my definite plans for the rest of the summer.
It was a very difficult moment for me. I thought about all the time that we used to spend, the education that he gave me, and I thought about all the things that he used to tell me. Just turn a negative into a positive. And here I was dealing with him in that way. It was tough.
Shaken by the death of his father, who had always been his closest advisor and supporter, his choice had now become clear.
Michael Jordan faced the cameras in a packed news conference this morning.
When I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
Being able to go back on the court, did that have anything to do with your decision or how you would feel having to go back on the court and look at the stands and know your dad wasn't there?
It was a major concern to make sure that they were there as I played. Because that comfort, knowing that he's there or my mother's there, something I really needed.
You don't love the game?
I love the game. I just don't feel there's any more challenges for me in the game.
When Michael Jordan went and retired, I think we could have beat them. I think what I did was I tired him out. He's not really used to working that hard.
So why is Michael Jordan playing minor league baseball for $5 an hour?
I always wanted to play baseball, and I kicked myself for not playing in college. I was just hoping I'd get that opportunity again, and I have.
And that's when Sports Illustrated put him on the cover, saying that Michael Jordan has embarrassed baseball.
Not everyone is happy about Jordan's presence, including some teammates.
This is all I've worked for my whole life, and then a guy can come right in, get the opportunity that I've been looking for.
It's a case of a guy who's got some connection, taking advantage of it.
You look like you're improving.
Yeah, well, it's just a matter of practicing that.
The greatest stars in baseball history said that Jordan has zero chance of making it in their game.
My father was a big baseball fan. He loved Roberto Clemente. I kind of grew up following his footsteps.
James played baseball when he was young. In fact, he was so good at it that he almost went pro. Michael simply wanted to continue his father's dream.
Every day, the first person there before the sun would be Jordan. I asked him what it was like for him in the morning, and Jordan said, I get up before the sun comes up, and I'm driving, and there's no one really out on the roads yet. And I look at the seat next to me, and I see my dad.
What would my father do right now? The thing that I remember the most about my father, the thing he's always said, before you make a decision, take a pause and say, what if? I was able to understand the love that these minor league baseball players have, making $1,500 a month, which is nothing. But for them, it was big. To see that helped me put things in perspective, to understand the platform that I was on in '93. I appreciate it even greater. What would my father do right now?
Speculation has ended. Rumors confirmed. The greatest player of all time is back.
My dedication to the game of basketball, unwavering. It is my DNA. It is who I am.
Michael Jordan makes his return here at Market Square Arena.
What do you think he's going to do, Doc?
Michael's not coming back to play basketball. I just don't see it.
Do you feel as though Michael can come back right now and perform at the level that he was?
That's impossible. Mentally, we have a vision, we have a finish we have to attain. I think it's the test of your will. I was nervous. My mind was going a lot of different places. Didn't know if my body was capable of following. Can I do what my mind wants me to do physically? That's when I really started to physically build my body. From that year on, I got stronger because that became as important as anything else.
How does he do that? How does he do that? How does he know?
Work eliminates fear. So if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing?
Today, Michael Jordan at age 32 tries to accomplish what no one else truly has in team sports history.
Fittingly, it ended on Father's Day.
I still felt I can impact the game because my love is always going to be towards basketball. Anybody that was trying to take something from us, that's a rivalry. And every game was like that, proving it. You know, trying to gain that extra edge. And the mentality never changed. It got higher and higher and higher. I practice as if I'm playing a game. So when the moment comes in the game, it's not new to me. That's the reason why you practice. So when you get to that moment, you don't have to think. Instinctively, things happen. I wanted to excel my game, isolate my game from everybody else. That's how I got myself motivated. The worst thing that can happen is it doesn't pan out the way that you envision it. But at least you know that by giving it a shot. It's about playing with your heart.
The Chicago Bulls have regained the NBA throne. And for the fourth time in 6 years, Jordan ruled.
I'm sorry I was out for 18 months, but I'm happy I'm back to bring a championship back to Chicago.
It's about playing with your heart.
Michael, I know that the first one was sweet, but how much sweeter was this one?
I can't even put it in words. My father said what it means to me. I know he's watching. This is for Daddy.
It's about knowing where you're going. Not forgetting where you started. It's about having the courage to fail. Not breaking when you're broken. It's about work before glory. It's doing what they say you can't. And what's inside of you. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. That is why I succeed.